With me, the acquisition of knowledge has become a gift and a curse. And on your spirit, I must say the scales tip towards curse the most. Welcome to the Foundation for Elevation Station. My name is Leon Meredith, and I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. Tough place. I lived for short spans in other cities in hardcore areas like the one I grew up in. In Cleveland, Ohio, I grew up in the first hardest hardcore projects in the state of Ohio. They were the first. It was really rough being asleep. You see, I was born and raised in a state of spirit that was asleep. And with my acquisition of knowledge now, I see myself in the past. And I understand there are three main levels to our understanding of our lives today. And those are slave, sheep, or asleep. Which one are you at? I like to start with asleep. Asleep is a state of mind that leaves you in a place, that left me in a place of unconscious existence. Different pleasures, the allure of them guided my day-to-day life. I believed that my life was just fit for enjoyment, and I spent time around those types of peoples that lived in this type of sleep state. Regardless of abilities that I had, I would consider myself being in that sleep state where I had no clear understanding of how the government works or who really owned America. Even if I did know, my day-to-day activities in life was that of a person that was asleep. So even if a person may have certain knowledge about what have you, ancient history, this and that, if your day-to-day actions and the course you are paving out for yourself is that of being asleep or pleasure seeker, or I just want to enjoy myself, you are in fact asleep. Number two, which one do I tackle first, slave or sheep? They both are similar. But the difference is that the sheep follows the path of the majority, knowing that they are being led to a place that has no benefit for them or their family's lineage. We may be a city worker. We may be a office administrator or a program management. We can make a nice amount of money, $80,000, $100,000, where we're living in a mindset that the acquisition of things and the comfortability that we put in our life is the fulfillment that's needed. See, it's something like a person that is asleep, but the sheep is aware aware of how they are being deceived. They understand that we are being led to a bogus place of existence, but at least I'm living good. This is, see, that portion is the connection with the slave. See, the slave prides his life on understanding that the actions and course of your life you're leading is in fact a trickle-down bondage of the hierarchy that runs things. But the slave is trying to get his own and get to such a position so that he is able, or she is able to earn their sovereignty of legitimate freedom. Something like Jeff Bezos, like a lot of people, as many powerful people that obtain financial and business and brand success, we believe that they're just having a good time, but they are planning their exit to have a degree of sovereignty outside of the matrix. Well, I know it was a bit vague, but that's at this point as much as I'm willing to divulge into my understanding of, are you a slave, a sheep, or asleep? Please understand that there is more knowledge that I have about these three. But is it the right time? Maybe not. But I use this time to wet your whistle, to move you along in the understanding of our present situation. Believe me, we are great. Foundation for elevation. Dim me up.